Hey there YouTube lovers, my name is BB8 and today we are going to talk about a potential Decidueye spin-off that can happen even though we haven't really had a Pokemon spin-off dedicated to one Pokemon. Well, we have had Detective Pikachu, but that was just Pikachu himself. And I was guessing this could be an idea for a solo Pokemon spin-off, like we could have for Pichu, Plusle and Minun, and Greninja, but we'll get onto them in another video. So let's get into Decidueye, shall we? So, the plot of Decidueye, the Wrath of the Forest, is it starts with a prologue with a Rowlet hatching out of an egg and looking at the Decidueye flying in the air, being warriors of the Ivy region. And someday, that Rowlet will become a Decidueye like them. Many years later, Decidueye was training to be strong enough to guard the Ivy region with the rest of the Decidueye in the flock. But whilst in training, Decidueye was blown away by the wind to the other side of the region. At that point, Decidueye forgot his training, so Decidueye has to go on a journey across the Ivy region to get his powers back and protect the legendary Decidueye from being kidnapped by the threats of a new Pokemon. On your journey, other Pokemon from the Pokemon series might appear as enemies, and new, never-seen-before Pokemon that are mythicals could appear as bosses. I bet you're curious on what the Ivy region would be. The Ivy region would be an open world region where Decidueye Wrath of the Forest is set. This region would be full of environments to explore and towns that blend in with them, and people and Pokemon habit this island, and it's a spin-off region which will only appear in the Decidueye spin-offs. If the Wrath of the Forest sells well, there would be a potential sequel. And don't forget, I don't talk about spin-offs without talking about Amiibo. So this Decidueye Amiibo, I would like to have this on my shelf if this actually happened, but this would be a Decidueye Amiibo which glows in the dark. And what would it do? In Decidueye Wrath of the Forest, it would give you a Rowlet sidekick once an hour, which means you can only tap your Decidueye Amiibo once an hour in real time in order to have a Rowlet sidekick. Plusle and Minun attacking the city, a potential Plusle and Minun spin-off that could happen. Any of these non-existent games in this list, I'll probably get into in another video. Gives you a Decidueye colour palette for Plusle and Minun super suits. Greninja, Shadows of Lumiose, unlocks a Decidueye themed weapon. Super Smash Bros. 6 would summon your Decidueye fighter and hold it there. Super Smash Bros. 6 might not bring Decidueye to the game only because Incineroar got in Smash Ultimate. But the only way they could add Decidueye in is if they brought out a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Signature Edition, which added in all the fighters that were scrapped. Pokemon Sword and Shield, which could have been the first Pokemon game to support Amiibo. If you tap it, it puts Origins Decidueye in your box. And for Pichu's adventure, unlocks a Decidueye themed skateboard. All Pokemon Amiibo from the Smash series would be compatible anyway. So what would each of them do? So, if you think about it, Greninja, Incineroar, and Pichu will give you sidekicks for Froakie, Litten, and Pichu. And Squirtle, Lucario, Charizard, Pikachu, Jigglypuff, and Mewtwo would give you weapons. And tapping the Detective Pikachu Amiibo in, you can easily find collectibles and stuff to grab through the game. And Pokemon Trainer, just when you tap it into the game, you can get a Pokemon Trainer color palette for Decidueye. And for the console to go with the game, so the dock and the console itself would come out green. And I don't know why I have put beige and green as Joy-Cons. I think I should have went orange and green just to fit with Decidueye, but it's technically the same thing. So guys, what did you think of my idea for a Decidueye spin-off? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and turn your notifications on. Finally, don't forget to leave a comment where you subscribe. And I have one more thing. So to end the video, I know this is similar to the new photos appeared, but I am going to do this because one of these 3 spin-offs I'm going to talk about in February when it's Pokemon month. I could either talk about a spin-off for Pichu, a spin-off for Puzzle and Mining, or a spin-off for Greninja. And I know I have some great ideas for these Pokemon spin-offs. I hope you liked my idea for the Decidueye spin-off. BB8 out.